Hey guys, welcome to another Disney Dreamlight, and we are gonna go follow Merlin. Come along, we have a destiny to fulfill. What should I do? We must investigate Eternity Isle. Meet me there.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Okay. I will speak to you on the DLC side, Merlin. Uh-oh. Poor Eve. Mickey, what is going on with you? And people wonder why I instantly assumed Oswald had something to do with it. Just saying. Mist, we must stop Jafar's meddling with the spark of imagination. The color is slowly draining out of everything, and those mysterious rifts throughout the isle are very ill omen. Really? Hadn't noticed. Not noticed? Why? How could you miss all of the... Oh, I suppose that was a joke. Well, this is no laughing matter, though. I suppose it doesn't hurt to keep our sense of humor amidst all this calamity. We should start by investigating the strangest phenomena happening on the Isle. That is, have you noticed anything odd happening with Mickey? No, not at all. I think he just likes painting himself. Something's happening with Mickey? I'm afraid so. He appears to be flickering in black and white. It's almost as if Mickey is caught between the present and the past. We must speak to Mickey and investigate this phenomena immediately.
I couldn't have done better myself.
I don't think Minnie knows, because she seems very happy, her usual self.
Am I glad to see you?
Hiya, pal. I'm afraid I'm not feeling too good. I can see that, and if you are constantly flickering like that, that's gonna be tough to, like, watch you. Yeah, it's tough on the eyes. Mickey, you're turning black and white. Yep, and gosh, was that a surprise when I looked in the mirror. There has to be some way to fix this. How did it all start? You know, it's the strangest thing. I just woke up like this. But that's not all. When I flicker, it's not just me flickering. It's the whole island. It's like I'm seeing some other world. And I think I'm starting to get sucked into it. Merlin thinks that you're caught between the past and the present. Huh? I guess that makes sense. But that must mean that other world you're seeing. Could it be the past or somewhere between the now and the then? Good question. Do you think you can get this all figured out? Before I wind up stuck in that black and white world forever?
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
It's what I'm here for, Mickey. Yeah, just always solving problems.
Oh, hello.
It's just as I feared. The past isn't just leaking into the Isle is also leaking into the past. If we don't stop this soon, I fear more villagers will be affected. I'm not letting that happen. Neither shall I. We must thwart Jafar's machinations before this goes any further. Luckily, I believe I found a secret path into the palace. Follow me.
Well,
Okay.
Run along now.
Let's go. Oh, I would love to stop by, Minnie.
My neighbors aren't
I love how I can hear her across the valley. Oh.
Well, hello.
Drat, when did this appear?
Well, now, you see,
The secret entrance to the palace is an old cellar door tucked away right here in the lagoon. But now this rift in time has blocked the way. Maybe there's another way in. I'm afraid there isn't. I've already investigated teleportation, making you permeable so you could walk through the walls, disguising you as a statue and offering you to Jafar as a gift. But Jafar has mounted defenses against all of my plans. It will be tricky, but we must heal this rift in time to proceed. Got it. So how do we do that? I deduced that all the rifts across the isle are connected to one another and to the spark's magic. Therefore, if we close some of the other rifts, we might be able to weaken this one enough to seal it. How do we close the rifts? Can I use my hourglass? Unfortunately not. For this, we need a different sort of magic. Something that will allow us to tap into the power of the spark itself and turn it back on Jafar.
now, see here.
I've done some research, and it seems that the key to the spark's power is using your imagination. No problem, I'm great at that. Yes, but I fear even for one as imaginative as you, some help might be needed. I suggest you seek help from Oswald. Why Oswald? Well, we know why. Well, I've spent some time studying the fellow. He is quite fascinating. You see, before any of us were here in Dreamlight Valley, this place belonged to others. In the same way that the valley now shapes itself around your hopes, your dreams, and your memories. Once upon a time, it belonged to someone else, and Oswald was a very special to them. And Oswald was very special to them. Why did I read that so weirdly? Oh, God. I'm sure there are stories you cherish that were passed down from a trusted loved one. Well, Oswald is a bit like those stories, passed down. So how does that help us now? Well, Oswald surely must have wisdom from seeing the ways that Dreamlight Valley and the Isle have changed. And if not, then perhaps he can give you a lesson in utilizing your ingenuity. Regardless, Thanes are, well, they do just seem to have a way of working out when Oswald is around, don't they? Got it. I'll go get help from Oswald. Yes, and hurry, miss. Seek help from Oswald so he can close the rifts and get us into the palace.
Off with you now.
Okay, I'll be back.
Hey,
Oswald, I've got a funny question for you. Don't you worry, chum. I'm used to funny business. Spring it on me and I'll tell you what's what. You've probably noticed things around the Isle are turning black and white, including my friend Mickey. Merlin told me we need to use our imaginations to close the time rifts. Oh, hoo-hoo, have you come to the right rabbit? See, I've been doing some experiments of my own. You know, tossing a few things into those time rifty thingummies to see what happens. Oswald, that sounds dangerous. You bet it was, and fun too. Mostly nothing happened when I threw stuff in the rifts. But then I drew something funny on a napkin and tossed that in. After that, all I had to do was think about the rift closing and bam, it zipped right up. That's it. So all we have to do is make something using our imaginations and toss it into the rifts. Sure seems like it, except when I tried it again, I got bubkiss. I think each rift's gotta be closed by a different Joe's imagination. Got any tips? Abso-positively. Maximizing your imagination is all about using what you got, but in funny kinds of ways. You know, like looking at stuff and asking what else it could be instead. Is a hat only a hat, or is it also a giant soup bowl that leaks real slowly? Say, maybe you could try asking Rapunzel, Gaston, Eve, and that Mickey fella you mentioned. Sounds like Mickey's in heaps of trouble, so I bet he'd love to help. That Rapunzel sure has a great imagination. Gaston, well, since he imagines he's such a swell guy, he could probably imagine just about anything. And as for that clanking contraption, Eve, gee, I'd sure like to find out what she could imagine if she put her gears to it. Great idea. Guess I'll talk to Mickey, Eve, Gaston, and Rapunzel.
Let's dust up.
Okay. So who's closest to us right now? Well, Mickey's right here. Oh, and so is Eve.
Hi, pal.
Hey, Mickey. I keep going to that funny black and white place for longer and longer. It's starting to scare me. Don't worry, Mickey. I think I know how to fix all this. But I'm gonna need your help. Whatever you need, miss, just tell me. We need to use our imaginations to close up some of the rifts around the aisle. Really? Well, I just saw a rift open up. That's perfect. Why don't you show me where it is? You got it. Follow me. Okay. Hey, Minnie. I'm off to help your guy. I was always hoping that we could get Jafar eventually, too. When we initially were introduced to him, he was on the valley before this patch. You know, just not as a leveled up character, you know? Yeah, so I always wanted to, but I wasn't sure how they would really do it.
Oh, hey there.
Well, there it is. One giant time rift, just like you asked. How are we supposed to close it? Merlin said we need to use the power of our imagination. Sounds like you and I will have to make something creative and toss it inside. But what should we make? Gosh, that's a good question, Tummy Rumble. Oh, what, it's gonna be food? Guess I forgot to eat breakfast. I could really go for a hot dog vote now. Say, cooking is pretty creative, right? Why don't we make some hot dogs and toss those in? No, wait. If it's all about imagination, then we need to think bigger. Why don't we make a whole hot dog cart? I'll start drawing up some plans. Could you go find the materials? I can only imagine that I already have the materials. We better anyway.
Thanks, pal.
Gather. I'm gonna go to the house. And yeah. The only bad part about some of these quests, you get this one quest that is for you to help, like, 3 or 4 people, and they have their own sets of quests, so it's like this big, long-ass quest. Which has been Jafar the whole way. Yeah. The whole reason I haven't even gotten the first part of Jafar edited and on the channel yet is because it took me so long to actually even get it recorded. Because I had to do everything else on the DLC island before it finished. Actually, we gotta go this way. Okay. Do I maybe not have them made? Let's go to the crafting table. Okay, so how much was it? 8 and 8. Okay. I really need to... One of the next streams is going to be Disney, and we absolutely have to do some farming on the DLC. I always get these quests that use basically all our materials because I've done a lot less on the DLC side than I have on the main side. Okay, anyway. Make those. And then... Okay. Yay, we have enough, so that's great. But we are very short on a particular material now, which would be the zinc. Okay, craft the hot dog cart. I like that cart too. Okay. Here you go. One hot dog cart coming up, Mickey. Don't forget to grab a hot dog before you throw the whole thing into the rift.
5 stars.
The hot dogs. Oh, right. So you want me to make some? Oh, and hey, when I got brought to that funny black and white world, I found this neato hot sauce you can use. I'll get cooking. So we need 2 hot dogs. What is that sauce? Tune sauce. Yeah, I guess that does make sense that it would look like that for sure. Okay, 2 tune dogs coming up. Hot dog. Those are some nice hot dogs, miss. Well, thank you. I'll add them to the cart. Ta-da! Only one thing left to do. Let's meet at the rift. Sounds great.
Wow. Look at them jewels just sparkling up there. Oh, it's you. Can we talk?
We will talk in a bit, Rapunzel, after I'm done with Mickey's task. Okay, what do we do now? We have to toss the hot dog cart. We have to toss the hot dog cart into the rift. Gosh, really? After all we did to make it? Sacrifices must be made. Well, pal, if it'll help save Eternity Isle, I'll do it. Whoa, did you see that? As soon as I tossed the hot dog cart in, the rift disappeared. Hot dog, it worked.
Thanks, pal.
Okay. Thanks, Mickey. I'll catch you later. We got 3 more things to go do. And there's Eve, so let's go... Let's go catch up with Eve first.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah, jeez.
Eve.
Directive, Wally. Are you okay, Eve? I kinda need your help with something, but if something's wrong, why don't we fix that first? Directive. You're pointing towards the ancient ruins at the docks. Do you want me to meet you there, Eve? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Affirmative. Okay, I'll meet you there. Wally? Okay, so we're going to the docks. She probably wants to go to the other side to see Wally then. Okay. In the docks area. Oh, maybe... Maybe it's this right behind her house. Okay, yeah. Oh, so this is what you wanted to show me? Yep, that sure is a time rift. I need your help closing it, Eve. Think you can use your imagination?
Oh.
Not feeling too imaginative? Well, what if we asked for some help? Wally seems to have quite the imagination. Wally! I knew it would all lead to Wally. Oh, there he is. So you can see he's unlit. That means he's on the other side. So you light him up, and there he is. Hey, Wally. Say, Wally, Eve and I need some help. We need to make something with our imaginations, but Eve's not feeling very imaginative. Oh. What's this, an old film projector? Wally, that's a great idea. We can make a movie. I'll go back to Eve and see what she wants to make a movie about. See this, Eve? Oh. Wally had a great idea. We can make a movie. I can take some pictures of you and Wally around the aisle to make a film reel to project with this. Then we can watch it together. Whoa. Who says robots can't use their imagination? Okay. Okay, so it looks like they're gonna follow. Well, I'm hoping anyway. I wonder.
Wally.
Yeah, let's hang out, Wally, so that I can ensure that you're following Eve and I. Man, Eve, where did you go? Okay, well, the first one is the ancient ruins, so maybe she went in there. So we'll just go there first. And then we're gonna have to go to the other side, because one has to be at Wally's house. Okay, and there's Eve. And Wally, so maybe I don't have to have them following us. Okay, great. Okay, and then we will hop over to Eve's house since it's on the way. They're so cute. Okay. Hey guys. Okay. Mechanical parts. Okay. Get the mechanical parts. So we need 3 of that. And then 3 of that. Okay. And then craft the film reel. Nice. Here you go, Eve. Okay, all that's left is for you to toss the projector and the film reel into the rift. Directive. Let's go. And I am just gonna fast travel there. She'll beat me anyway. because there's two versions of her. The one that's behind me walking, and the one that's never moved to begin with from the rift.
Directive?
Directive. Toss it in. Ooh. Did you see that, Eve? It worked. The time rift's closed. You really do have a great imagination. Woohoo! Okay, you guys have fun together. I am off to help the next person.
You there! We must speak.
We sure must. Mist, I'm not convinced the way you're running this island is the best. I've made a list of all the ways you can improve things. I'm sure you have. First, I don't like how things keep turning black and white. I suggest you stop all that. Okay, I'll be right on it. Next, Eternity Isle needs more statues of me. One in Ancient's Landing, one in Glittering Dunes, and one in the Wild Tangle. Anything else? Yes. Thirdly, the names of things around the isle need to change. I was thinking of Gaston's Landing, the Gastonian Dunes, and the Tangle Gaston. Fourthly, Eternity Isle, please. Everyone should be calling the place Gaston, or maybe Gaston's Eternity Isle. Is that your whole list? Hardly. Let me see. More sidekicks for me, daily performances to celebrate my feats, some sort of contraption to funnel eggs directly into my mouth even faster. Ooh, Belle's love and admiration given only to me. That would improve things around here quite a bit, if you can manage it. Why don't we circle back to all that once we fix the more pressing issues around the isle together? Alright, fine. What do you need? Those black and white rifts around Eternity Isle, I need your help to fix them. How convenient. A very pesky one just opened up in my camp. Follow me.
You're
Okay.
leaving? How odd.
I'm not leaving. I'm following you, Gaston. Do you see this thing? It's blocking my entire camp. It's pretty annoying, but I know just how we can fix it. We need to use our imaginations together and make something to throw inside. Imagination, huh? Who needs imagination when you have strength, courage, cunning? Gaston, are you scared to use your imagination? Scared? Me? Of course not. Well, alright, I'm not scared, but it is something I've never really done before. That sort of thing is more for Belle or her father Maurice, you know, odd people. Well, if it's something you've never done before, maybe you need an imagination coach. But who would be capable of coaching me? I think I've got just the lucky rabbit we need. I'll go ask to Oswald. Hey, Oswald.
Lucky break.
I need your help. There's a villager who's having trouble tapping into his imagination. No problemo. Tell me who it is and I'll have him imagining floating ponies eating ice cream in no time. It's Gaston. No way. Nuh-uh. I ain't helping that palooka. He's hopeless. I was talking to him just the other day and he started yammering on about hunting me and turning me into a stew. He did not. You bet your magic fishing pole he did. Let me give you a piece of advice. That Gaston's got an ego even bigger than his biceps. You want to inspire him to be creative? Take him someplace and show him something to remind him of his own heroism. That ought to do it. Not a bad idea. Thanks, Oswald. I'll go back and talk to Gaston. Oh, and don't worry about that hunting thing. I'll make sure that never happens.
Let's dust up.
Well, what did that irritating rabbit say? He said you threatened to turn him into a stew. Threatened? Huh. I was merely speculating on how easy he would be to hunt and whether it would be worth it. In the end, I decided he'd be much too stringy to make a satisfying stew. Let's just be clear, no hunting anyone, got it? Fine. But you won't stop me from target practice. I have to stay sharp. Target practicing is okay, but forget about that for now. What's important is Oswald suggested we go on a little island tour. An island tour? That's right, Gaston. We need to stir up your emotions, get you thinking on some of your past heroic deeds. Well, there is a place where I first shipwrecked here on Eternity Isle. That was an exceedingly heroic moment. That's perfect. Lead the way. Just grab that. Hey, Rapunzel. You're next. Hey, Eve. Oh, I do remember. I do remember that this is where you started. Yep. This is it. When I was shipwrecked on the Isle, the wave carried us all the way here into the desert. Okay, Gaston, think about that moment. Remember the salty sea air, the waves crashing against the hull. How did you feel? How did I feel? Hungry, I suppose. This is hopeless. Maybe there's somewhere else I can bring you. Perhaps if I could see the whole area and imagine how it looked from above, that might spark something. Great idea. Let's try to find somewhere like that.
All right, you can go now.
But I can't. Ah yes, this is a much better vantage point. Why, from up here, the ship must have looked as tiny as one of those ships in a bottle. Wait a moment, a ship in a bottle. That would be something imaginative. Where I come from, great sea captains would have woodworkers make a ship in a bottle to remember their most illustrious expeditions. We must make something like that. Wow, Gaston, I'm impressed. That's some good imagining. You start figuring out what the boat should look like. I'll go gather the materials.
You're leaving? How odd.
Softwood and glass. I should have that. Okay, there's the softwood. And I think I keep the glass in this room. Okay. There you go. Miss, this is just a bunch of wood and glass. I'm not very impressed by your making a ship in a bottle skills. These are just the materials. You have to make it yourself, Gaston. Come on, let's get to it. If I must. It's beautiful. Of course it is. It's the first thing I've ever imagined, and it came out perfectly. Okay, let's go. We gotta toss it in the rift.
All right, you can go now.
You can go. Get out of my house, Gaston. Okay. Let's do this. Did you see that mist? The rift shrank away to nothing. And all thanks to my glorious imagination. Yes, great job, Gaston. Great job. Okay, so we're on to our final villager. Rapunzel. Mist, I'm so glad you're here. There's something I need to show you. I was exploring the aisle when this huge jagged rift opened up right in front of me. That's funny, I was just about to come ask you about that. Those are time rifts, and I need your help to close them. You need my help? Well, I'd love to help in any way I can. But wait, how exactly can I help with this specific problem? Use your imagination. Oh, okay, I'm using it. Maybe I could hit the rift with my frying pan. Or try and sew it up with my hair. Whoops, not what I meant. I mean, your imagination is the key to closing the rifts. Really? But how? I think this will go faster if I show you. Why don't you lead me to the rift you saw opening? Of course, follow me. Hey, Wally. Oh, is it gonna be straight ahead where the sundial is? Oh, it does say Sundial Island. I didn't look at it till after I guessed. Do you see it? It's so odd. Black and white can be wonderful for sketches, but when the whole aisle starts turning black and white, it's like having a big white canvas and only one color of paint to use on it. I think the rifts are kind of cool. Oh, don't get me wrong, they're fascinating. I just don't want any more to open. What if people or animals start getting sucked into them? Good point. That's what I'm hoping to stop with the help of your imagination. I'm not sure I understand. You and I need to make something together. Something using our creativity and then toss it into the rift. The spark's magic runs on imagination, so if we can just do that, we can turn the power of the spark back around and close the rift. Oh, okay, got it. Only now that you've asked me to think of something creative, all of a sudden I can't think of anything. Just grit your teeth and focus real hard. Right? Okay, I'm focusing. Creativity, imagination. I'm imagining so hard right now. Whoa, wait. The second I stopped thinking about it so hard, I thought of something. When Mother had me locked in my tower, once a year I would look out and see these lights in the distance. I'd love to build some floating lanterns with you. That sounds great. Why don't you start drawing up some designs while I find all the stuff we need? That sounds perfect. I think we'll need tropical wood, bamboo, and rope. I think I have all that. Okay, apparently I gotta go make the rope, though. How much rope? Was it 3? Oh yeah, we gotta craft the lantern. Oh, that's cute. Here you go. Oh, these are beautiful. But there's something missing. We could add some sparkles. That would be pretty, but it's not exactly what I meant. When I saw those lights in the sky from my tower, it wasn't just the lights that were magical. It was also the wish I made and held onto. That makes sense, so why don't we talk to some other villagers to discover what their wishes are? Then we can write their wishes on the lanterns before we throw them in the rift. That's perfect, Mist. Well, shit, I thought we could just go to the rift and throw the lantern in. It's midnight, Rapunzel, you know? Like, seriously. Okay. Hey, Eve. I got a funny question for you. What's your heart's deepest wish? I just know you have one. Well, wouldn't it be Wally? Right? Wally, plant, earth. Oh, right. I guess sometimes it really is that simple. Right? Okay. Hey, Minnie. I don't know if anyone's over here. I just kind of... Oh, Oswald and Gaston are. This is what I made the last time I was decorating on the DLC so that I could, like, easily harvest all this shit. Whoops.
Hi.
Just... No, I'm just trying to talk. Okay. Hey, Oswald, just wondering, what's your deepest wish? Check you out with the oddball questions. Let me think. You know what? All my wishes have a funny way of coming true. Guess I'm just lucky like that. Seriously? So you don't have any big unfulfilled wishes? I got nothing. Guess I'm more of a hop into the day and see where it takes me kind of guy. Makes sense. Thanks, Oswald.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. I'm just gonna harvest. Oh, of course. I don't want to go inside the area, so that one can just kind of chill. Oh, there he is.
Time to make some money.
Gaston, I got a question for you. What's your heart's deepest wish?
Huh?
I imagine it would be Belle and being stronger.
Ah.
No one's ever asked me anything like that before. My heart has so many wishes. What's the biggest one? I suppose there is one thing I wish for most. Of course, I already have so many gifts. I'm handsome, strong, brave. Don't forget humble. Ah, yes, humble. I'm feared by some, adored by the rest, but there is one person whose admiration eludes me. A certain brunette who spends too much time reading and getting ideas in her head. Do you understand now, Mist? I wish that Belle could see me for who I truly am. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does, Gaston. She sees you for exactly who you are. That's surprisingly deep for you, Gaston. I know, I almost expressed feelings. No, I need to go wrestle a bear or fight off bandits to banish this odd sensation. You do that. In the meantime, I need help, or keep helping Rapunzel.
Mark me words.
Goodbye.
A villain and their riches are soon parted.
Okay, so we just need Mickey. Ah, there he is. Mickey.
Hey, can you talk, pal?
Gosh, I'm glad to see you, pal. Don't suppose you figured out how to fix whatever's going on with me, have you? I'm working on it right now. I just need one thing from you. Of course, just name it. What's your heart's deepest wish? Wow, huh. You sure do ask some interesting questions, Mist. But if it'll help, I'll tell you. I guess my deepest wish is just for me and all my friends be happy and together. Life's the most fun when it's like one big picnic with your pals, don't you think? Agreed. Gee, I hope that helped.
Oh gosh, it's getting late.
I'm sure it did. You got everyone's wishes? Well, not Oswald's. It seems like he's just too used to all his wishes coming true. But I got everybody else's. Great, I'll just write them down on the lanterns. Now follow me. Let's toss it into the rift. Okay. I'll meet you there. Oh, we beat her here. Usually they're always just here. You should have ported like I did, Rapunzel. Well, here we go. It's kind of like throwing an acorn into a cooking pot, isn't it? That's a game I used to play with my friend Pascal. Did you see that, Miss? The rift shrank and disappeared. Thanks for your help, Rapunzel. Couldn't imagine doing it without you. Huh. Oh, imagine. Haha, I get it.
I just love talking to you.
Okay. Time to go back to Merlin. And where is he? Okay, he's over there.
Oh, hello.
Mist, you've returned. Were you able to close some of the rifts around the Isle? Every single one of them. What do you mean we closed a few? We closed all of them. Imagination really is powerful. That it is, and I've no doubt it's the key to stopping Jafar. We must return to the palace at once. Follow me.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Do you see that, miss? The rift has weakened. Why, it's shrinking away before our very eyes. Yay! Perhaps I can rally more villagers to use our imaginations to close other rifts. While you go inside to stop Jafar once and for all. Now the palace is sure to be littered with relics of his experiments, so proceed with caution.
I tip my hat
Okay.
to you. Though I prefer not to take it off.
We know, Merlin, we know. Okay, so Mickey's part is done. Now we go in here. Okay, I'll just be taking some of these. Interact. I imagine this is something we'll be... Oh, hello. Should I have kept it the other way, though? I don't know. Oh, did it make a bridge? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Okay, so probably gotta do this. At least the puzzles in Disney Dreamlight are nice and easy, right? Okay, find a way to deactivate the door. Okay, well, it looks like we gotta move some stuff. I'm just gonna grab these. And, ooh, what's in here? Oh, there's a treasure chest. Okay. I guess... Can I... Okay. Oh, you can. Okay. And then maybe I hit this again? Let's see. Okay, it looked better the last time. Maybe I just click this. No. Oh. No, no. Okay, I don't think it likes that. Okay, what if we do this? Oh, something did trigger. Okay, so that is that. I was actually expecting to have to fix it. Okay, interact. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this stuff. Although it doesn't get us anything, so... There's a lot of doors here, so I got a bad feeling. Jafar's a laboratory. Okay, we are gonna have to look for some stuff, I guess. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Now, I don't know if I should go up there and talk to him immediately or do this puzzle. I don't know. I say we just go see what he's got to say. Who are you? Walk. Jafar. No, I missed. Missed? Pleased to meet you. I'm annoying nuisance. Yeah, as most birds are. Just saying. What Jafar calls me. Tells me what to do. What does he want you to do? Help with experiments. Like the shiny key. The key? I need it. How do I get it? Easy. Feed me. Oh, what do you want? By mixing things at the cooking station? Look around for ideas. Okay. He only wants dishes made with fresh veggies and rotten seafood. Okay. Is there... there's a stove there. Okay, I think we figured out what we gotta do here, because these swap timelines. Let's see if... Yeah. Okay, so swap that hourglass. And now we get rotten ingredients. Okay, so we'll just place the rotten ones in here. Okay, it's still rubbish, but it might at least be the right rubbish. Was it? Do you like it? Oh, maybe, okay, I got an idea. Maybe we use ripe carrot, rotten clam, rotten fish, and ripe tomato. Like maybe the veggies are ripe and then the rest is rotten. Let's see. I have a bunch of ripe on us, so we just get rotten clam, rotten fish. Okay, so ripe carrot, ripe tomato, and then we do rotten fish and rotten clam. There we go. Bird food. Okay, now we can bring him the food. There you go. Better than Jafar's food. Shiny thing, here. Well, thank you. Hey, this isn't the key. Nope, help you find the key. See where shiny thing goes. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So it would go right here. And then I guess there was a thing up here, so I wonder. Okay. And then maybe we interact with that. And then I guess, I don't know which way we turn, but that looks proper, I think. It looks decent. Now, which one do we, I think we grabbed this one. Is that right? Yep. Okay. Pick up the key in the chamber. Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, use the key to unlock the gate to the throne room. I might have to change this back. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, get inside the throne room. Hey, Jafar. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in a movie. I do look good in white. Okay, explore the mysterious black and white. Okay. I can't pick up the clams. Hey, Mickey. Mickey, is that you? Mist? Yep, it's me. Gosh, am I glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too. I wasn't expecting to see a friend after I stepped through that portal. What happened? Remember how I kept flickering all black and white? And the world around me was flickering too? Well, not too long ago, I blinked and when I opened my eyes, I was here, and now I can't get home. Wait, hold on a minute. You're all black and white too. It's something about this island. Yeah, it's almost like this place is stuck in the past. Mickey, we need to get out of here. Jafar is trying to take over all of Eternity Isle. There has to be some way to pass through this place and reach Jafar's throne room so we can stop him. You're right, Mist. Hey, maybe there's something around here we can use to help us. I did see something that looked like an old-timey projector lying over there. That would make sense since it seems like we're in a movie. Okay, I got it. Although you could have just walked over there and got it yourself. Just saying. Oh, it's even Wally's film projector. I guess that makes sense. We're gonna find all the things we threw into the portals, right? Hey, it is an old film projector. You're right. Huh, I think it's the projector I helped even Wally make. How'd that get here? There's gotta be some way it can help us. Okay, my bad, guys. It's like 12:30. Yeah, I'm an old lady now. I don't stay up super late anymore. And I've done a lot today. Let's think. Say, have you tried turning it on? Guess I'll just press this button here. Whoa, did you see that, Mist? The projector punched a hole in the sky. And look, what's on the other side? Jafar's throne room. But how do we get up to it? Well, I noticed a lot of other junks lying around the island that we might be able to use. Great idea, we can build something. I like your thinking. All we gotta do is set our minds to it and we can do anything if we work together. I'll search the island. Let me know if you spot anything. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, what's this? Oh, that's where we came in. I wonder if I need to fish something out since there's a fishing pool. Let's see. Whoops, a little too far. And then there's probably something to dig, would be my guess. What was that? Whatever it was, it did not add to our... Okay, just making sure we're not full. Okay, there's another fishing spot here. Okay, well, we're finding things here. Chest key. We need a chest. Oh, there's a chest. Okay. Oh, what's this? Just a... Oh. I did say I thought the next one would be a dig. Nice. Just because, you know, they usually do that. If it's like a few things you're after, they'll make one digging, one fishing, one mining. Yeah, it was kind of easy to guess at that. Okay, I got everything, Mickey. This is so weird. All of these things, they're the things I made with you, Gaston, and Rapunzel. Huh, that is weird. Wait, what did Merlin say about the spark's magic being all about imagination? Maybe that's the key to getting out of here. That's the key to it all. That's how we'll beat Jafar. It's not about being stronger or smarter or more cunning or any of those things. It's about unleashing our creativity. It seems like the only thing Jafar can use his imagination for is thinking of ways to get power for himself. Maybe that's why he can't use the magic of the spark. Well, then let's put our heads together and get creative. What do you think we could use all this to build? A very, very tall ladder? Gosh, even if we had enough stuff to build a ladder that tall, I don't think it would be very safe to climb. Alright then, how about a flying machine? A flying machine? That's a great idea. We could sit inside Gaston's ship, attach Rapunzel's lantern to the top, and use him like a hot air balloon, and use my hot dog cart for the heat to power the balloon. That sounds amazing, honestly. Aw, shucks, thanks. Just goes to show what you can do with a little imagination. Well, looks like we got our work cut out for us rigging it all up. Let's get to it. It looks great. Oh, God. Hey, we coming for you, Jafar. You messed with the wrong team, Jafar.
Oh, good. You're here.
What? How did you escape my trap? None of your business. Well, it is of no matter. It is far too late to stop me, for at last I have unlocked the magic of the spark. Now I have infinite power. Everything I could ever imagine is within my grasp. Remember, Mist? You can stop them. You just gotta use your imagination. This is all just so you can have as much power as a genie, isn't it? You're way too obsessed with genies. Nonsense. With the power of the spark, I have become more powerful than any genie. Yes, but you aren't an actual genie. Wow, that must annoy you. So close and yet so far. But if I wished to, I could become a genie simply by saying so. Right? I doubt that. Such impotence. By my word, it is done. I am visualizing it, and now I am the most powerful genie in the universe. You're still missing one thing that every genie needs. What? Pray tell? A lamp to live inside of course. A lamp? How pedestrian. What use is a lamp when I already have all the power I need? Oh, just like that, huh? If you're a genie, where's your lamp? If it will quiet you, then I shall make myself the finest lamp ever imagined. Now prepare to... Wait a moment. What is happening? Genies just can't resist getting trapped in lamps. No. How dare you? You shall regret this.
Until we meet again.
Sucker.
Hiya, pal.
Way to go, Mist. That was some smart thinking, tricking Jafar so he imagined himself as a genie with a lamp. The spark is safe. It sure is. But, we've still got one problem. I'm stuck like this. Maybe the spark can help. Gosh, I hope so. Go ahead and pick up the lamp. Then let's grab the spark and get out of here. Agreed. Okay.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Oh, there's Merlin. Let's go, Mickey. Merlin's waiting for us. In his summer outfit. He just don't seem right without his wizard outfit. I need to change him back. The summer outfit has been... It's been cool to see him in it, but it's just not him. You know? Him without a wizard hat just seems so weird.
Oh, hello.
Mist, you've done it. You have the spark of imagination. Now, what happened to Jafar? I tricked him into trapping himself inside this lamp. Guess he's not as smart as he thought he was. That's splendid. Splendid? What the fuck am I saying? That's splendid. How ingenious of you. Now we must decide what's to be done with the spark. It's too powerful. We should lock it away. Well, the ancient civilization that once ruled Eternity Isle must have thought the same. They locked it away in those ruins. But that didn't stop Jafar from getting his hands on it. You know, there's something else we would do. What's that? Share the spark with everyone. Its power is too much for one person when it's an object you can hold in your hands. But if you scattered it throughout the entire valley, it could bring a bit of magic into everyone's day and pose no danger for anyone. Everyone wins. I love it. Precisely. The things we create together, the ideas we share, they're the only things more powerful than the passage of time. Friendship, love, and creativity are what truly lasts for an eternity. It's a paradox, isn't it? We only get to keep what we give away. Alright, so how do we do this? Just hold the spark and make a wish with your heart to share it with all of Dreamlight Valley. There is just one thing I need to do with it first, though. Don't worry, it's not for me. I need to help a friend. I'll gather everyone at once. Meet me outside at the palace. Okay.
I couldn't have done better myself.
Well, you definitely couldn't have. I'm the hero. No one does better than me. Okay. Which way are we going? Do they all lead outside? Gaston. We all saved it, guys.
Stupendous!
Oh, interesting. Is this the conclusion to it? Because the only other time... Yeah, I was gonna say. So the interesting part is that now the DLC is concluded, which means that, like, I'm sure we'll get Jafar after this, because I know he's a character, so, you know, we must get him right after this. But the credits are rolling on the DLC, which means the DLC is actually complete now. Yeah. I've always hated when games, like, bring out a DLC and then don't throw everything immediately into it. Like, you pretty much pay for an incomplete DLC. So it's nice for it to be complete now. But you know what that means. That means they're working on the next DLC. Yeah. So much for our free content. But to be fair, it's worth it. You know, the DLC really wasn't that much. It wasn't like the cost of a game or anything. And it lasted for a while. I guess that is one nice part of them taking their time with putting content into it. But, yeah. So that's the second time we've seen some credits roll. Because the first time was when they concluded the base area. It's funny because, like, those credits rolled, but that really wasn't the end of the game. There's just, like, so much more. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it continue to roll, see if there's anything cool that shows up after the credits, and if not, then we're continuing because we're not really done. I like that we get Mickey's steamboat from that. Babies born during production. To be fair, considering all the names we're seeing, that's not that many babies born. Nice. Okay. So we are supposed to have Jafar, but we don't, and that was actually a perfect ending to a video, so I will, you know, when I'm able to get Jafar, we'll start up the next one. But I do think we will end it here. That was a great ending to the DLC, a great ending for Jafar and all that, and I'm sure at some point we will get Jafar. Probably tomorrow. A lot of the time it requires like a fresh day, and unless I go to the other side and there's instantly like a quest that appears, but as it stands right now, you know, that's our daily. We have all the, you know, all the same quests I always did. So it also might require Oswald to be 10, you know? Let me see. I will see if there's some requirements, but that would make sense since Oswald is a DLC character. And that whole thing was very Oswald-y, so... Okay, so the next part does actually have to do with Oswald. And it is done over here. So the requirements is really just that you complete the DLC area. And then there'll be a specific 3D type tree that will appear. And that's how we start with Jafar. I'm not going to go too much into it in this video. I think we're just good for this video to conclude. But, you know, if you're watching this video and you want to start working on Jafar yourself, that's what to look for, and then it'll just start up. As for me, once I get that all situated, I will post that. That's going to be a bit away. So, yeah. And I'm not going to hold off this video because this is an excellent way to end the DLC. So, yeah, a lot of the time I will post these kind of things close by, but that won't be the case with Jafar, just because I want to get this video out to conclude the DLC. But yeah, I will eventually have Jafar's, just as many of you guys know. I like to wait until all the levels are done, and yeah, that's why the friendship quests usually take me a hot minute, because it's, you know, generally many, many days of work to record it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought it was a great end to the DLC, and whoa, we just saw Eve just take off there. Great end to the DLC. I can't wait to see what the next DLC will be. And here's to hoping that we can finally catch up my characters before the next one comes out. They've been rolling out the updates very fast. Like, it probably doesn't seem fast if the only game you play is Disney Dreamlight. But if you play other games, yeah, it seems very, very fast that they're rolling out these updates consistently. I almost feel like we get an update in Disney faster than we get patches in WoW. So for my WoW people, that's a kind of time frame to go on. Yeah, because the star paths, like, they last like a month. And then there's instantly the next one right after. Yeah. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm out of here. Have a great one, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.